rapping, this flow is built for the cheddar route. But still creating the music they won't forget about. I'm overworking, free time is becoming lesser now. Shout out to Mr. Time you mess around. Break through and leave the world astonished. Shout out to Malcolm, please send my love to Delani. Remember moving records with Sean, Big A and Tommy. Brian situation, reminds me we could be on at any second. So my records is only right, I pay homage. T provided the platform for me and Sabby. That's the homie for those who needed a status. Shout out to Close Contact, Larry making it happen. And Vaughn supported hard when there wasn't a bandwagon.
Gotta keep it high on. I'd rather be done. But since I got the rolling, I ain't got the time. Flawless diamond, nigga want to shine. Ain't no ballin' in the city like the Rosen. Gotta keep my nigga from me, I can't do the wrong free. I was knocking down walls, now they closing in. I'm out the fortune and I'm having sight. Be on the side, now I'ma be the main.
Queen B. Hey. Queen Sila Ramos. Good.
Everybody, yeah, and it's hard to same moment.
So, guys, thank you for coming out. We have a really big surprise for you guys. I don't know if you know why you're here. It's a listening party, but do you know what you're listening to?
Nah.
So I'm going to pass the mic over on to the two people who could introduce this album.
Hey.
Hey guys. It's me. How's everybody doing today?
Good. I ate.
Everybody's good?
I'm great.
Everybody had enough to drink?
No. I had enough to eat.
No? Okay. Yeah, you should get one. Even though you gotta get straight to work, but you should hurry up and get a drink though.
Yes, sir.
So, damn, I don't even know what to say. Shit.
Tell them the truth, nigga.
Alright, so the truth is, wait, can we mute that real quick? It's my phone, thank you, bro. Alright, so the truth is, we've been in the studio a lot.
Not together.
Pause, I guess.
Teemonee's filthy.
Yeah, but you know, we've been in the studio a lot, and you know, people like always see us together, and for the most part, like people love the type of music that we make together. And you can tell by the hats, y'all see the KLMG hats. Oh, it's just one of us.
I'm wearing it on IG.
Okay.
First and foremost, everybody, thank you for coming out. This is love. We only selected, not selected, but
we selected. We definitely selected. Yeah, we selected. Everybody, yeah. Like this wasn't, y'all saw, like we didn't post this shit on the stories or anything. Like everybody that's here was selected to be here.
It's a secret.
And we're happy that y'all all came, even though this coronavirus shit is going crazy.
Hey. Yo, so y'all want to know something real impressive?
Yeah. What's that?
Hey. All right, so besides the fact that we're pretty much playing you our album that we created together.
Oh yeah, we have an album together.
What is that? Oh my God!
It's really been an honor. Alright, so besides the fact that it does drop on Friday the 20th, here's an impressive fact. The guy behind the camera right now actually produced everything. Me and T co-produced. But for the most part, this guy is the one who presses the buttons. He's the one who mixes down the record. He got this shit done. He put so much work into this that
Way to go, Gio!
just thank you, Gio. So, question: if he's recording and he's mixing, and he's actually out at an event right now, recording that, and then he's gonna go home and he's gonna mix that down. This guy grinds. This is his fucking life, and it's been a pleasure working with you, T. It's been a fucking pleasure, bro.
Anytime,
Since
man.
2015, we've been grinding in the paint, everything. Let's just show you. The name of the album is called Legends. Hey.
Okay, yeah.
At the end of the day, everybody's on their own journey, on their own path out here, right? We just clicked up together. We got good energy. It's love. Everybody's on their grind doing something. Unity. This is what me and T represent, unity. And we all represent unity because we all fuck with each other. And along the way, we got some other fun facts that you guys get to hear. T, what's the name of the first record, though?
KRG?
Hey!
Okay, yeah, I had to make sure that was it. I was like, shit.
You gotta turn that shit all the way up.
Yeah. Anybody paying attention saw this coming from a mile away. It's funny. I don't get mushy, I just finesse me some pussy. Ain't nothing else that we could be. I am what I would be, about to become who I should be. Queens, New York, nigga, I'm good, B. Always like water that's worthy of Jordan. Talk to the people and stretch when you older. I'ma fall back if I cannot afford it. I don't respond if it ain't that important. Drop the EP, I ain't taking no bricks. I just may double up, do it again. Yeah, I couldn't tell you all the shit that I'm doing. I do not know where I begin. On my phone, I might holler back. It just depend on the mood that I'm in. Pull up to your block and some money inside.
How y'all feel about KRG? Y'all fuck with that? And that's Gulux Contro. Shout out to my guy, Young Contro, man. Yeah, like that's how we setting off the project. So the next track is called Thriller Music.
Hey. Oh shit.
Hey.
Legends. Thriller music, dark mode shit. Yeah. Ain't no hero, ain't no saint. Hey, I'm moving fast.
No, I don't got nothing to say. Wait, actually, hold on, pause it. Can you run it back from the beginning? Oh, yes, I do have something to say. So, for whoever follows me on Instagram, Nova and I have a show coming up on March 28th. And I posted a video of us outside, like posting up flyers and shit. If anybody has heard the audio to that video when it was like Legends, I was telling y'all that we had something coming the whole time.
Hey!
So yeah.
Is this still your favorite song on the project? Let us know.
No, this is not my favorite song on the project anymore.
For real, you changed it?
Yeah.
Tell me after.
It's the second to last song.
Yeah, that one's fire.
Wait, hold on.
Let's get it.
Sacrifices made. And early mornings opens up. I never sit and wait. Got it straight. Legends. 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 This morning, flags up. I got a headline. I'm standing sharp. That's no problem. When they see me, they don't gotta ask. They already know I got them. On deck like a pro skater. Money first and the hoes later. Set in stone, can reverse the roll. I done seen a nigga sell his soul. Goddamn, it's a damn shame. I don't take shots, but I can't aim. AMG is still the campaign. Name poppin' with the champagne.
What's your thing? Yeah, yeah, hey.
I like that.
Hey.
They didn't like it.
No, they didn't like that one.
I don't care.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Yo, what's the next? Hey, yo, so man, my sis couldn't be here today. You know, complications, you got things going on out here, which we super appreciate that. With everything going on, y'all actually made it. Some people, unfortunately, are in the circumstance to where they really can't be here. So, of course, prayers up. But this record here, my sister Amnel Hoagland is on. And T, you take it from there, man. What's the name of this joint?
The other side.
Hey!
There we go. Damn, I must be drunk. Shit.
Hey, you having a good time?
Yeah, so this is the other side. So.
Who wants a shot? Hey.
Hey.
I'll come around and get you a shot as the song plays. Other side.
Hey.
Oh yeah, if y'all fuck with all of the beats are made by Gio right here.
Change on me. See on the other side. See on the other side. Other side.
You guys like that?
Hold up, ask them again.
I said, do you guys like that?
Yeah!
That's much better. I get to introduce my favorite song, but the other song is also my favorite, but you claimed it. But this next song, I was there when somebody came in and added some fucking magic to it.
Not that it wasn't magical already.
Yeah, but you know, Queen's Legacy likes to represent for all the queens. So, Scylla over here, I'm just gonna let y'all hear it. Go ahead.
Hey.
Oh.
I do wanna thank you. For real. This shit I hear. I'm gonna share something personal with you. I hear this shit in the shower. I know the word. Like, it's just like, yo, you're gonna hear it. But first, thank you for real. Thank you. This is a blessing. We appreciate it. And do you have any words?
Hey.
It is an honor to be a part of the project, and thank you so much for allowing me to be on it. And I hope everybody likes the track.
You're welcome.
Wait till you hear this.
Oh, hold on. Pause that. The song is called Phoenix.
Oh, work.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Eyes open, I'm not joking, I'm going. Hey, I wish for you the best, we'll be forever straight. No.
Right here on the couch, man.
Yo, T, this is the day where you had the British accent, right?
Yes, this is the day I had the British accent.
It's the Lord Money.
That's it.
The vocals.
George, record the vocals. So yeah, that, I'm gonna just say like that one line. So y'all probably heard that woo in the background. When I said my nigga got his gallbladder removed, I was talking about that dude. Yo, JC, where you at?
Hey! That's Royale with cheese.
Oh, yeah.
JC.
Right.
Yo, he had me dying that day with the British accent.
Hey.
But yeah, I was talking about him though.
Who here watched Dragon Ball Z? Just a question. Ever.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so
I got a whole
if y'all
screen right here with Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, he done got Goku.
Lotto. So yo, alright, tell me. See if you could guess the title of this song. Come here, T.
Can we do it? Oh shit. Come here. Let's embarrass ourselves real quick. Hold on.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
Oh shit.
No.
Oh shit.
Fucking hit my fingers, man. You want me to teach how to?
Hey!
Pay attention to this song.
Yeah, this is hard.
Nah, this shit fire.
Oh my god.
Fire. Pay attention.
Hey, KLMG shit, man. Honey and loving, we only met once. One life, so fuck it, I don't regret nothing. Way all this pressure, it probably weigh your time. Had a lot growing, this one hell of a run. Good on my word, so consider it done. You don't grind, so of course you consider this luck. Niggas always spectate on the side of the court. Go and brag about some shit they can hardly afford. Feel my presence very moment I enter the door. The truth, dog, no one cares what you thought. Plus that version of your story is extremely distorted. Wouldn't got that shit on sale, can't believe that they bought it. Said you keep your shit a buck, but it's only a quarter. Tell the waitress what's your order, I handle the total. Gotta keep it on the low, talking out is a no-no. Only to take time.
really good when Dad makes eye contact with me. Yo, this next song right here. Fuck, how do we do this?
Together, it's a simple thing. We got two legends, right? They was on Earth, they was born, they didn't know each other, but that came together and that came one track to create one thing only. It's funny to me, y'all opened the first quarter with this, but listen to the tunes and y'all let me know what y'all think.
Okay, I mean I hear you, but I don't feel your perspective. You want it, but I'm chosen, so watch how you talk to legend. If I want it, I ain't waiting, I'm planning and go and get it. I ain't counting on the soul, I ain't wishing for lucky sevens. I done gave another love and they turn it back in a second. But kindness kills hate, so I guess my love is a weapon. I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I'm the farthest one from a reverend. With that being said, every day I work to be better. See, some people, they only work for the cheddar. Me, I'm more concerned about where my soul gon' end up. With a footing for those who's next up. Planting these seeds, why would I rest up? Friend for family, no pain, guess what? Spiritual warfare when I be fleshed out. I was raised with a strict violence, sex, drugs. Rats saved my life, rats saved my life. Read the lines so much I had to say it twice. If it's worth it, won't be easy, get ready for sacrifice. You might as well do it now, we don't know about an afterlife, hey. Had a vision and a dream, promised nothing's ever coming in between. I do it like a legend. Leave a mark before I leave, with your blood, sweat, and tears while I breathe. And I doubt they gon' be legend. Even when my soul is free, I pray to God that the world remembers me, man.
You know I barely take breaks, I be working on my vacate. Waiting for my flight, I shot 2 videos the same day. Nothing really changed, I still do it all the same way. I pop a bottle once them chips stack, that's a game day. I place the bet, then I hit the lines, I'm like okay, I'm coming for the scratch like I'm off and it's payday. Focused on myself, I had to never mind what they say. Heard the world is yours and let my mind become the gateway. So, what's clout worth to a legend? I ain't gotta tell a story, let my catalog tell it. I don't tell them by the merch, I let a photograph sell it. I ain't screaming out my name, I let my fan base yell it. From the 3rd floor to multi-city tours and more, I really put it down. Watch me floor to floor until my name ring bells, I mean door to door. I've been the man of the hour way before V4. Used to sell tickets to a feature, I made like $2 one time. Only support I got was a good luck. Nowadays, I need 4 digits to hook up. It was a legend in the building anytime I pull it up.
I'm a legend. There were times I couldn't see, but you showed me what I needed to believe. Always felt like I was legend. Had a vision and a dream, promised nothing's ever coming in between. I feel like a legend. Leave the world before I leave, with your blood, sweat, and tears while I breathe. And I doubt they gon' be legend. Even when my soul is free, I pray to God that the world remembers me. Mama told me I'm a legend. There were times I couldn't see, but you showed me what I needed to believe. Always felt like I was legend. Had a vision and a dream, promised nothing's ever coming in between. Even when my soul is free, I pray to God that the world remembers me.
G, T, D, P.
Whole fucking alphabet.
C. Oh, ironically, you're J, C, A.
Hey! That's not fair, that's 2 letters. Wow.
It's all good. Yo, so I guess what we'll do is we're gonna give out these goodie bags to everybody, and we're gonna run the album back. On the cards, you know, since you already heard the album, we'll play it back one more time for maybe there was bars y'all missed or whatever the case may be. Maybe you like the song. But smoke breaks out there if you want. On those cards, right? Whatever question you may have, it could be about a bar, it could be about whatever the case may be. You know, whatever, you might have a comment on it, whatever.
Oh, yeah, make some fucking noise for me, man. These niggas was talking they shit, man. That's all I wanted to say, man. Make some fucking noise for me, man. Real talk.
My turn to say something. So I obviously really care about both of these artists. One of them is kind of obvious. The other one, y'all don't even know. I met him before I met Nova.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. So I truly care about both of them, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. These two are legends, and they work their asses off. With that being said, they have a show March 28th. Do you guys have all tickets? Don't lie to me because I have the Eventbrite.
Yeah.
So we have tickets available today. We're also having a raffle. If you want to win a ticket, it's $2, three for $5. please, these guys work their asses off, and I know that because we're in a group chat.
That shit is so fucking active.
We have been working almost every fucking Sunday that has passed. We have some surprises for you guys. When I mean this from the bottom of my heart, these two are absolutely killing the game. They're working their asses off and they deserve everything that's coming for them. And I hope that you guys are able to experience this show because it's gonna be fire.
Can I add something to that?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna tap up something.
Okay, so in addition to the tickets that we are raffling for 328,
Oh, word.
we are also raffling tickets for Teemonee and Friends, which is April 11th.
Hey.
Which most of the artists have been here already.
Hey.
But yeah, we raffling off 2 of those tickets too, so y'all definitely want to get in on that raffle.
You just want to buy them, we have the tickets, you know.
Alright.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Just to add on to what V was saying about, we work hard and this, that, and the third. It's true, but it's not really work for me, and I don't think it's work for you. Like, this is something I love doing personally. I love writing. It could be a journal, it could be poetry, it could be whatever. I love writing and I love rapping. That's why I have a lot of respect for Debonair. He's in here. He's fucking nasty. Period. He's fucking nasty. Like, check his shit out. He's got fucking albums on his fucking title from when he was 9. This nigga's like been going for years. Scroll all the way down to his first one. I'm telling you, it's still dope though. Control. Royale with Cheese, DJ Infinite, Bevy, Vargas, B, yo, D, always there. I know you working. P, Poppy Kaiser, yo, I think the one thing we all have in common, we just love this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta love it. It's not like we're fucking making crazy, right? Everybody in the industry, in this room right now, we know what it is. We have to love it. Like, something in us goes, this is worth doing. Like, so,
love, man.
is it hard? Fuck yeah. Is it worth it? Absolutely. It's all about leaving a legacy, and legacy could be different things for everybody, but just leave something behind so people can study your moves that come after you in your bloodline. Just keep that shit tight. That's the way people communicate nowadays. So we're gonna run an album back, Legends. Do the first one. We'll give these goodie bags out.
How y'all doing? It's been a long time, right?
I saw you the other day.
No, you didn't. We didn't see each other the other day. You lied.
It's been a long time.
It's been a very long time.
Alright, let's do this.
Wait, look, real quick though. Everybody filled out the index card?
No, we have enough. I don't know if
Yeah, if you haven't filled out an index card, fill it out right now, please, please, please.
If y'all don't know me, my name is Q Bevs. Q Beverly, that's what Nova calls me sometimes. It's crazy, but it's all good though. But I got some questions for y'all too about this project, and I think a lot of people would like to know what's going on with this project since you want to surprise us randomly with this. Shazam! All right, so my first question is, who put this idea together to make this project? What is this, NBA?
Hey. Well, in 2015 is when me and T first recorded Independent together. That was the first time we recorded a song together. And then over the years, we did records here and there, but each year we have a record out. And then one day we recorded this song, the KLMG song, the back and forth one, and we was just like, yeah, we gotta do an album. Like, we gotta just make this an album. Like, all right, but then life happened, and he worked on music, and I worked on music. And then we went and was like, yo, let's do a show together. All right, so we betted March 28th, and then we was like, all right, now we gotta do an album, or we're gonna be performing songs from like 3 years ago. And then we just went to work, man.
What do you like to say about it, T?
It's exactly what he said. Yeah, I mean, being that we have the show on March 28th, which is something that y'all all know and have been seeing that we're promoting, it was like, yeah, we can't be, like, our old songs are cool, but we can't perform that old shit in 2020, okay? So that was it. So 2020, we just recorded a whole bunch of fire. And that's it.
Shout out to Silla. No.
Shout out to those people. My next question is, which verse on this album spoke to you the most? And what's the title of the song?
Alright. I don't know which verse spoke to me the most, but I could tell you what bar I thought was the most fire shit I heard on the entire shit.
Tell me.
When this man said, what he said we go back like New York City and gold tokens.
Hey.
That shit wasn't crazy though. Like, do y'all remember that?
Yeah, I
That shit was crazy.
I remember.
So you gonna tell me the story now? Alright, please.
Funny story about that bar is I was in the studio with T. Yo, I take my time when I write a verse. Like, I don't know, it's just my process. So, you know, I think after we made the beat or something like that, we was writing to it, and I had like just a couple bars, but this nigga was already done with his verse. I'm like, come on, T, really?
Regular T stuff.
But that particular bar, I had said it one way, and I'm like, I read it to him. I'm like, yeah, this shit corny, right? And he was just like, nah, this shit's hard. So I kept it. We altered it a little bit, but I kept it.
All right, makes sense. My next question to you guys is, how was the work process like working together since y'all already built up that chemistry, you know, making singles, songs for other people, but now y'all got a body of work now. How is it making that process?
For me, fun. The dude's talented. Y'all hear his bars. This nigga's nasty, period. Like, aside from that, he's just a genuine. He's not cool. He's just hey. He's just a genuinely good dude, man. And he's talented and he grinds hard as fuck. Y'all see him. He drops like, I think he drops an EP a month or something like that, or every 2 weeks now. It's crazy.
That's not for us.
We have people calling in. But yeah, man. For me, it's fun, man. It's like, think of your favorite ball players playing together. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. That's how it feels for me. Hashtag legends.
T?
Yeah, for me it was cool. We were already like going to the studio and shit together anyway. So it's not like it wasn't weird or anything for us to put a project together. Like, we bring each other out on our shows already. Like, that was already happening. Like, everything that would have happened after we had a project together was happening before we had a project together. So this was kind of like the last piece. But it was dope though, man. Like, yo, listen, everybody in here who raps and has my number knows, like, yo, I'm going to the studio. Like, nigga, me too. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we out. Like, let's go. And that's just what it is. And, you know, like, that's my energy. So, shout out to the man for taking advantage of that and just setting up like a fucking weekly routine. Like, yo, listen, yo, Tuesday we in the studio. Let's go. All right, bet. Whatever I got happening on Tuesday is a dub. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. So.
Priorities first.
Yeah, it was dope. It was a dope situation, and some people here haven't heard the project. Not gonna put nobody on the spot. You feel me? But this is what happened. Like, this shit is fire. That's all I have to say.
Hey,
I like this little powwow right here.
T. Come on.
Go ahead,
T.
Hey.
I'm losing you, bro.
No.
Oh, shit.
My next question. What's different about this path for both of y'all? As far as, you know, this whole journey.
Hey, you said, what's the question? Path? What's different on our path?
Yeah, what's different about your path?
That's a good
maybe
question.
the people we're doing it for. I mean, of course, we're both unique individuals and we have our own experiences and reasons why, but that's a deep ass question, baby. Shit. But
tell me, son.
Nah, you gotta be prepared. Well, families and the reasons why people do it. I can tell you what it's about for me.
Tell me.
This path, I told you, like I said earlier, it's like, this is just what I love doing, man. Like writing, again, poetry, it doesn't matter, blogging. This is my path, my personal journey. I just think fate brought us here, honestly. Just the way shit clicked up together and how we all ended up in this room. Same way it ended up here, you know what I'm saying? We just happen to keep in touch, talk on a daily, grind, have a similar work ethic. Hey, I appreciate that. But
thanks, V.
Just yeah, I guess you gotta ask him what his path's about, and then from there compare and contrast.
Yo, T, how was the path like during this process?
I concur.
I concur.
Next question.
Damn.
For the people, for the people that don't know what's going on behind, the scenes and all that other stuff, who produced your project? Yeah, we want to know.
My guy right here, Gio the Architect. AKA George, record the vocals. Right here.
Yo, Georgie, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you put the camera down real quick so I can ask you?
Somebody hold it for
Oh shit.
Answer that.
Answer that.
How was it like in this process while you was producing and engineering this whole thing? Like, talk to the people in your camera. Your camera's right here. Like, yeah.
Nah, don't talk to the camera. Talk to them. Talk to everybody here.
Well, first off, I didn't produce this whole thing.
You did?
Ow.
Me and Nova did.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Teemonee had his hand in it too, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But it was 50-50 me and ReachingNOVA. ReachingNOVA is coming up as a producer himself. I have to admit it, you know what I'm saying?
Are you leaking gems right now?
Yo, if y'all want Nova to produce your album, hey.
No, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you later.
He's too busy.
Pause.
Oh! Wake up, DJ Mac.
Yo, yeah. That needs to be still.
Nah. That yeah, I do enjoy producing and creating, but I haven't done it outside of Paul's Gio. G makes it possible. We just at certain moments we talk the same language and something comes about from it. We create beats, and T had his hand heavy in Paul's fusion. Cause I know how you think.
Nah, it's not.
You be making eye contact when you talk, so I Hey. But yeah, nah. T's in the mix too. Don't get it twisted. It was an Avengers type thing, you know what I mean?
Wait, what are you talking about right now?
The album.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, nah. It's a team thing. Like, this album doesn't come alone from Nova, doesn't come alone from T, doesn't come alone. Everybody had their hand in it, Down to Silla, down at M now. You know what I'm saying? I think Vargas, V, and those that rehearsed, they're the first ones to really hear the joint. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a group thing, man.
T?
What was the question again? I know, right? Why did I drive them like that? What was that, sir?
Next question.
Next question.
Cool. What's next for KLMG? Like, what's the next thing? Is it going to be a tour coming up? Is it going to be like another album?
Good question.
Is Nova going to produce it? Is Vargas going to be a part of it? Like, we gotta know.
So, the future is cool, but what's more important?
Wow.
They're going to drop the next one. They're going to drop the next one.
What's really important here is that we did this one. We have to make it. We have to live to see the next one. But what's important is that we did this one, and this one is done.
Wow.
And on March 28th we have a show together.
Hey.
that's not me having a show and bringing him out. That's not him having a show and bringing me out. That's our show. So instead of talking about the future things and what could possibly happen in the future, let's just talk about what's happening now.
Respected.
Legends next week, right? Make sure y'all all download that. And then on 3/28, we got the concert. So yeah, we doing shit. We got, we got projects coming out. We got videos coming out. Like, we got fucking merch that we're about to drop and shit. Like, everything is happening now. So in terms of the future, we just have to wait until we get there.
So can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Well, I still haven't had, why I didn't get my shirt yet?
I purchased off the site.
Shout out to Queen.
So, you know, you can just go on the website and buy your shirt.
Hey.
Oh.
See, that's crazy.
Toma.
That's crazy.
Support the artists. Support your local artists. They're working really hard for these merch, okay? Don't ask for handouts.
Oh shit. Toma.
Vargas always does this. I'm used to it. You're not bothering me, bro. Damn, that would left. Thanks.
I'm here for the artists always.
Now, last question, of course. Is there anything or anybody you're trying to collaborate in the future with y'all two? Like, as far as, you know, the group, the artists? Y'all gonna sign people or sign artists as well?
Yeah, so I don't sign artists. I show artists how to be their own leader. Like, whatever I know, I share it, bro. It's like, that's it. This ain't no, like, record label, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, KLMG is a movement. KL, that's brotherhood, but at the same time, it's also a consulting club, you know what I'm saying? So it's a family type thing, because where it started, and I think the same goes for Monee Gang, you know? We just collaborate as KLMG, and yeah, whatever's coming next in the future is gonna come, but it's always fucking dope, so movie. But right now, like T said, it's that Legends thing coming out this Friday. Jam that shit, man. We put in fucking hard work for that, and we not signing nobody. I'm not, are you?
No, I'm not signing anybody. Yeah, I mean, like, signing people is it's interesting.
Yo, G, back up,
No, you know, man, like, I'm down for, like, collaborations and shit. But, you know, like, I got my DJs, DJ Dozer, DJ Max Killer, and we just making moves. So, all of the future moves, y'all just have to wait and see when they happen.
Okay.
You want to say something?
No,
hey. Yeah, that's. Anybody got any other questions they would like to ask?
Good question. Anyone? Yeah, good question.
Yeah.
We have somebody who wants to ask a question. Hold on.
Hey.
Here you go.
She was first, I promised.
All right, what's up, everybody?
What's your name?
My
What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Nelly. I'm from Harlem.
Harlem in the building. Clap it up, y'all.
Hey.
Thank you. So I kind of got two questions.
Hey.
The first question is. All right, look, I'm sorry. The first question is, so what was it like working together as far as like, how hard was it to pick track lists and things like that?
So, I'm gonna just answer this real quick. Yo, working together was easy because we are great fucking friends. Pause, no freaky, we in New York State. But like, no, like we're deadass, like we're good friends. You know what I mean? Like, I know his sound, he knows my sound. You know what I mean? So for us to get together and collaborate on shit was easy. Like, it was fucking easy. Like, it was easy.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Gangster.
Said it 3 times.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure niggas know it's easy.
No, that
Listen, man.
That speaks to the chemistry.
I have water and stir. It was that easy.
All right, and the second question would be, being that like many of us
didn't really have any idea what brought us here, but we all came out. And I was just wondering, how does that speak to you guys' artistry? I've seen both of you perform, so I was wondering, like, what do you guys feel as far as, like, y'all came out for us anyway?
So, this guy's really good at answering questions like that.
Oh shit.
Gratitude, like, it means a lot to us. Some people couldn't make it. Y'all did, like, and that just goes to show, like, because at this given moment in time, you guys are giving us your attention. You see, people say that support's not free. I disagree. It costs attention. And we have a lot of distractions in this world right now. And out of everything that's going on right now, y'all motherfuckers chose to be here with us. Like, I don't take that for granted. I know T don't take that for granted. That's a lot of love, man. And I mean, it's these moments right here that together we make. Like, we couldn't have done this shit without none of y'all being here. But y'all had an interest or whatever, you know, we friends or whatever the case may be. And, you know, so thank you. Straight up. All of y'all.
Whose card is this? Which song on the album is the most meaningful? Oh, you got good questions.
Oh, that was deep.
Hey.
That was the first. She's gonna ask him again.
Hi, everybody.
What's your name? What's your name? Where you from?
Yes.
My name is Rose. I'm from Elmont.
Elmont in the building. Clap it up, clap it up. Elmont in the building. He not by himself. Uh-oh.
So my first question is, which song on the album is the most meaningful to you and why? Individually.
We got Hey. Phoenix. No, sorry. Damn. Originally it was Phoenix. I'm so sorry. That's my shower song. Like, I shower every day, so I hear that every day. But you know, the last song, you know, Legends. For me, it just speaks volumes, man. It's like it's that shit's a soul tapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's one thing that music allows us to do is connect and touch other people's hearts. So that song right there, I feel like it's gonna speak volumes for a lot of people that's on their own personal path and journey, and they focus and they doing what they got to do. Well, they're trying to get their shit together to do what they got to do, but they have a focus and a goal. And it's a song like that that's gonna really push people through those tough moments. Gee.
So it's the same song for me too, not to be funny. And I'm gonna just, when we recorded that song, I only heard his verse and my verse. I did not hear the hook. For those of y'all that were here for the hook, that Mama said that I'm a legend, like that shit, like my girls right there, like we heard that shit together for the first time, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? This shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the hook made it like way deeper than I could have thought. But I just feel like that song is like the most significant song because we just like poured so much heart into it, and just telling people that like, no matter what you're doing, well, not no matter what you're doing. Some people be doing bullshit. But, you know what I mean? Like, yo, when you steady, like, trying to move forward and shit, like, all of your moves, after a point in time, become legendary. Shout out to Contro, because that's one of Contro's favorite words, legendary. But like, real talk, like, after a while, like, it's just kind of like every move that you make becomes legendary. And then for me, it was, like, really special to me because I started off the verse and I was like, I said, you know, I barely take breaks. I be working on my vacay. What I said? Vacay. Waiting for my flight. I shot 2 videos the same day. That was what it was. And that's just like, that's like, yo, like, that's real shit. Like niggas aren't doing shit like that. Like, real talk, like, niggas aren't doing shit like that. Like, me and my girl, we was in, like, fucking Tampa, like, last week. And I was just like, yo, you know what? Let's just fucking shoot a video real fast. You know what I mean? And then we ended up shooting 2 videos, you know what I mean? And then it ultimately, like, it adds to the legacy. And that's why I feel like that Legend song is just, like, so fucking important because, like, whatever you're gonna do moving forward, like my nigga, like do that shit now, do that shit wherever the fuck you are. Like don't wait, oh this isn't the place for that. You know what I mean? Like my nigga, do that shit right now. And that's it. That's why I love that song though. Bet. Y'all like Legends? We gonna play that again later.
Hey.
If you had an opportunity to work with a rapper, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I told you she had that question.
So this is easy for me. My first artist that I'd work with is Jadakiss. That's my favorite rapper. And then my second artist that I work with is Currency because that's my second favorite rapper. But honestly, like they're both in first place to be honest with you. But like I fucking love those dudes. Like one is just like Jada has never had a whack verse in his fucking life. And I hope that continues. I pray to God that continues. And then for those of y'all that don't know Currency is just like cool as fuck. So like, yeah, you know what I mean? Currency the hot spitter. I love that shit. It's like lifestyle shit and shit that I can relate to. And like I would love to collaborate with those two. Wow.
Impressive. Nice. You said dead or alive. Honestly, and it fucking sucks. And but like, and this isn't to ride no wave. I really did. Like, I was like, yo, I want to do a song with Nipsey. Like, yeah. So that was super whack. But alive, damn. There's so many. I mean, it depends on the reason.
He already did an album with me.
Probably Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z, man. Like Jay-Z, my favorite album is Volume 1 in my lifetime. Like that nigga's nasty, you know, and he's so impressive because he's still going. You know, like they be like, oh, this is a young man's
why? She said
Why can't my lifetime volume 1?
Why not Reasonable Doubt?
Yeah, why not Blueprint?
Oh,
I'm gonna answer that. I got you. That reason for me personally, he got two of my favorite songs on there. One is Where I'm From, and two is You Must Love Me. Those songs right there alone, I mean, Rap Game, Crack Game, like, come on, that album is hard. He had like one whack song, which was like, I know a girl, like, but even he regrets that shit. So let's do him a solid and just cut that song out. It's an incredible album. Reasonable Doubt falls in number 2, and of course, Blueprint's number 3. But for me personally, the way that hit, that was also the first time my father bought me for Christmas, like, he got me some CDs and cassettes. He got me the cassette for In My Lifetime. So for me personally, that was my first Jay-Z album. So that's also another reason. Hey. So yeah, Jay-Z and Nipsey.
Oh, yeah, this one last because they answered without even knowing it. But my last question is for Nova. Where did the name ReachingNOVA come from?
Alright, so back. I'm gonna give you a real quick thing. Alright, so the word Nova has an origin of itself, but I'm gonna just stick to ReachingNOVA. ReachingNOVA 1, originally, I'm like, because it was more or less like a reinvention, because I used to go as Cash when I started, then it grew to Cashinova. That was its own story, because it's Casanova, but it was Cashinova. And then from there, it kind of matured and was C.Nova. And then from there, so I always maintained the Nova, like throughout all these processes of rapping in 10 years. Then one day I'm like, Nova's a mindset at this point, because it's just a way of life for me. Like, this is just the path I chose. So Nova's an acronym for No One's Victorious Alone. Like, I preach victory. Not victory. I mean, who doesn't love victory? But unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm all about at the end of the day. So it's reaching that mindset. And if any room that I get in, while I'm on stage or not, if I can somehow just be that, and you know, just be an example of that, and bring that together, like we all are here tonight, and I think we all kind of represent unity in a way. It's just reaching that mindset, like on a worldwide level, of course, I would dream, but in reality, like every day. So it's reaching over. And I also was like, I'm not gonna hold you. I was just like, wait. When I Googled it, nothing popped up. So I'm like, yeah, this is very, this is smart. So it worked out.
Hey.
Next question, Queen V, thanks.
Next.
Oh, hold on, she's on the phone.
We can't take music anymore. Not loud. I guess they're sleeping. Okay, we have, so somebody here wants to know, how did you guys meet?
No. MySpace.
Okay.
The both locked out.
We met at I was doing a showcase. Shout out to Pusha Preem. And at that time, we was going as ReachingNOVA, and we was a duo, and we was doing showcases for Major Stage. Some of y'all heard of them. This was back in 2011, and after showing the Pyramid, I seen this dude wearing a trench coat. Yo, I'm Teemonee. Photography. We met, and I was like one time, and then the second time, I think we clicked up. I was doing a photo shoot, and he's good friends with Marlene, and he pulled up to the photo shoot, and I was like, oh shit, T.
Shout out to Marlene.
But then of course V's like, I've been with him. So it's just like, oh, okay, cool. And then you know, just as the years went by, like my man Pusha Preem did a song with him. I just so happened to be in the session, and then just like little moments like that, you know, V had a makeup thing in Castle Hill, like a makeup event, and T pulled up with Marlene again, and from there, it's like little moments we talk, and then we ended up in the studio 2015, and that's when In the Pain came about, and you know, then every year, song after song.
So moving on, what was your favorite collaboration before this EP?
Before the EP?
So not Legends. So what is your favorite collaboration, like your favorite song? Because you guys have, you know, done songs. Prior to Legends.
What's your favorite song of ours?
Yeah, you
Or
too.
Legends?
Wow. No, I'm not fried. I haven't thought about it. I never expected to be asked that question. I'm trying to think. Like, shit, what was my favorite song?
That was a good question.
Steady on the Forward.
That's one of them.
Yeah, Steady on the Forward was hard. But it might be I don't know. It's somewhere between Steady on the Forward, and The Message. I feel like The Message is hard. I'm aware that some of y'all might know The Message, but The Message is actually pretty hard. So it's between those two, but probably The Message.
Man. Yeah, it's a couple things.
Doing better, bro.
I hear you.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about Doing Better though.
Oh. Doing Better though is hard. It's hard. But I hear my flow and I'm like, I've grown so much, you know. But it's still a dope song. Timeless record. No, it's not it. That's one of my funnest flows, but like not that song.
In the Pain?
In the Pain's up there. Why is it so difficult for me? Alright, so Been There, Done That's probably my favorite one collaboration. Like the energy of the record is dope. The beat is fucking hard. Everybody did their thing. Like the song, it's dope. Steady on the Forward. Energy on that one's cool. I don't have a favorite, sorry. They're all fucking dope.
There's a bonus question on here. Who would win in a race?
I did not ask that question. I did not ask that question.
So, alright, so does it say on foot?
It just said.
Alright, whose card is this?
Whose card is this?
Is your card? Alright, so what kind of race are you talking about?
Like a foot race. Like a foot race.
I'll give that to you, bro. Alright, so he said me. He said me, it must be because I'm black.
Who's next?
Wow. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. So like, he tries to race me car to car from the studio.
I don't like to hear that.
Listen,
Seriously?
First off, let me tell y'all this. When we're in the cars, like once it's time to leave, he always wants to race. But the only difference between us is I can't afford no motherfucking tickets. Okay, I don't need no more points on my license. I don't need no more points on my license. So if he wants to go ahead and do 90, 95, 150, my nigga, go ahead, bro. I hope you do make it home in 5 minutes. I'm going.
With that being said, there's been races he's actually won. So I don't know.
I don't need no more tickets.
I'm gonna kill you. This one's easy. Hobby or lifestyle?
Who?
Hobby or lifestyle?
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
That was the question, and that was it. The show is soon, but will there be a tour? The music is fire.
Oh yeah, you did answer that. Oh wait.
Well, we answered that. Good looks. The show should be fire, but if there is a tour, y'all just gotta stay in tune with us.
And if you really want to know, you can buy your tickets to the next show.
Yeah, we'll reveal secrets and questions like that at the show on the 28th. Hey.
I can't hold you.
My question is, what inspired the other side?
Bro.
What inspired the other side?
The other side is a song on the project, for those of y'all that don't know. Okay.
The other side.
Our verses really is just, we had a beat and we was just like, alright, this is the concept of the record. And after we recorded our verses, Amnel came to the studio, heard the record, and she was just like, oh, let's do it. So we did it. We just made the moves. You know, just happened to be a concept, so we dug deep and we got to work.
Verse. We also had features, but we hadn't had anything like that. So we did the track where the beat transitions into another beat. So it's like it's his song and it's my song and then it's our song. So yeah, Fusion is fire. I love that song.
Hey. And then my very last question is, when did you guys record Legend, I guess, amongst the track list? Was it the last song, the first song, third song, and how did that become the title track?
It was 2 weeks ago. It was the last song. Me and G, we got to work on the beat. The words kind of poured out, sent the beat to T. Yo, let's just talk about this. We agreed on that. And again, got to work. Recorded it 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
So yeah, what he said is true. And nah, just in terms of how kind of like, I guess like how spontaneous it was. I got back from Tampa on Sunday. Was it a Sunday or a Saturday night? I don't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. And then the session was on Tuesday. Oh yeah, so I landed on Saturday, but the session was on Tuesday. And Tuesday I pretty much rapped about my whole fucking Saturday and everything that happened before it. So yeah. It was definitely the last song that we recorded on the project. And absolutely a favorite.
One last question. And then if you didn't hear your question and you have one, I'll open it up. But last question is, who are your biggest inspirations?
Well, Jay-Z, Eminem, KRS-One.
Did you hear the architect?
Outside of that, I like LeBron James.
Hey.
I feel like he's an ill leader. I feel like any team he gets on kind of just wins, and you gotta respect that.
Mama, I love you.
Yeah.
Why do you have that,
So for me, it's life itself. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to sound deep or like poetic or anything, but not like it's dead as life itself. Like, I guess like just being able to talk to so many people, being able to reach so many people and have an impact on so many people is what's important to me, and that's what drives me. So I'm gonna just keep driving this bitch.
Hey.
Hey, excuse me.
Hey.
All right, man.
Does anybody have an interesting question that we haven't asked yet? Oh.
My name is Taji, radio personality from WEMS Radio.
Hey.
First off, I want to say congrats to you guys. You guys are super dope. Like, all the tracks were nice. It was a teaser though. But I do want to say, what made you name track 2 Thriller Music instead of Legends? Because you say Legends a lot.
Alright, so Jill made the beat for Thriller Music, and he said he had us in mind. And when me and T were writing to it in the studio, it was just like, yo, this feels like Thriller Music. Like when you hear that, like when you hear that shit hit on that beat, it's very creepy. So it's like Thriller Music, you know, and it just felt like a vibe, you know what I mean? Like it's just, if it was his own genre of music, like what does Thriller Music sound like that right there?
And also just to elaborate, so we had the beat, and so the name of the song was already Thriller Music. So it was Thriller Music before we even started rapping. But what had happened was, in terms of you hearing Legends on it, I remember we was in the studio, we laid the verses, but we hadn't had a hook. So it was literally like, he got his verse, I got my verse. We just listened to it, and we got this like fucking empty ass space. And we like, okay, well, what's the hook gonna be? And I remember like we both looked at each other, and I fucking suck with hooks. I'm gonna be honest. I'm fucking garbage with hooks. I could write you the meanest verse you ever heard in your life, but I suck with hooks. So I looked at him like, yo, like, you know what I mean, what you wanna do? And he was like, nah, T, you should take it. And I'm like, okay. So my boring ass, I was just like, Legends. Legends. I was like, yeah, this shit sound fire. So then I recorded it. You know, and I told Gio, I was like, yo, look, this is the idea that I have for the hook, and it was like Legends. Legends. You know what I mean? And then and I feel like with us saying, well, with me saying Legends on the hook, I feel like it kind of like it was a good build up into what was to come next, which was my verse. Jumping off of his verse, I just feel like it was just fire. Like this wasn't a track where like you needed a lengthy ass hook with like all these different words, like simple Legends, and then boom, you know. Then we end up having a track called Legends. However, to answer your question, it was named Thriller Music before the hook said Legends. So we kept the same, you know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, I have one more.
Yep.
Do we expect to see any music videos for coming soon? And I was gonna say for all songs. And if so, when?
To spill the beans or not to spill the beans? There is a video. I will say that there is a video. There is definitely a video for a song on this project, which y'all should expect after the show. But there's definitely a video. It's already done. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all and act like we about to shoot that shit tomorrow. Like, it's already done. After the show though, we got y'all. Here we
go. Gio asked which song was the hardest to work on.
Which song was the hardest?
The hardest one.
To write everything. What was the most challenging song to work on?
Oh, like that kind of hard. Pause.
None of it.
Hey.
None of it. think any of it was complicated.
No,
Question. Clarify. No, because he said what was the hardest song. So when I hear hard, I'm like, oh yeah, this song is hard. But he's talking about like difficult.
Like a song to dive in here, or lyricism, or lyrics, vibes. You know what I'm saying? What was the hardest challenge for both of you?
Well, I can tell you the verse that took me the longest to write was Phoenix, but Legends kind of just poured out of me, so it wasn't that difficult. It was like this is just naturally coming out of me as I write. But it probably Phoenix for me personally, but I do think Legends is the deepest record. So, T.
Wow.
What he said.
What inspired you to create this album and name it Legends?
I know we talked about creating it, but Legends.
I think I said something about all the moves becoming legendary.
Is that true?
Oh, come on.
Oh my God, what's wrong with this guy?
Hey.
Anyway, so you should. If there's that back history, you should talk about it.
No, I was just saying, like, after a while, like, you know, you start making so many moves that, you know, your next move has to just be legendary, and then the next move after that legendary move has to be more legendary than the previous move. So I just feel like we are both making legendary moves. And it's a lot of shit that's like going on that we haven't been able to speak about, but like legends, we're just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna say that we're legends while we're alive. Before we die, y'all call us legends.
Right.
Okay.
Before the coronavirus.
The coronavirus. Yeah. What you said. Hey.
That's one.
Any bonus questions? Anybody got a question? All right.
Hey.
We're gonna move on to a drinking game.
I had a question.
Oh shit.
Two beats was on Fusion.
Yo, you want to talk with the mic then?
What?
Two beats.
So yeah. Yo, listen, man, you start making so much music, you gotta start sampling yourself. Yo, listen. March 28th, I thought it was 25th. All right, April 25th, KL Networking Party. Y'all should all be there because there are, oh, my bad, it's KLQL.
Don't forget the Queens.
Y'all should all be there because there's mad fucking artists in here. There's photographers in here. There's radio personalities in here. So everybody should fucking be there. There's videographers in here. The flyers in y'all bags. March 28th, Teemonee ReachingNOVA. The flyers in your bag.
Thank you all for coming. This is not really the goodbye. Hang out. Here's the album. Thank you.